Hello, everyone, and welcome. How are you today?
Yeah,
Fabulous,
good.
thank you.
Good?
Thank you.
Excellent. It's fabulous to see you today. We're here for our session, and it's going to be computer fundamentals. And I would like to welcome you all. So you can see my screen there?
Yes.
Yes, fabulous. So what the great news is I'm going to be your trainer for this session tonight, and obviously it's a very great session, interactive. The session will last for 30 minutes, and we do have some activities that we'll be doing together as a group. So firstly, thank you so much for joining us, and certainly thank you all three of you for submitting the first asynchronous assessment with your setting up of your work area, your keyboards and your screen, and making sure that we're all sitting perfectly for our ergonomics. Corey, thank you so much for sending those pictures through as well. Just want to sort of make sure that we're sitting correctly.
Yep.
Yep, everyone's comfortable in their seats.
Yep.
That is
Yes.
fabulous. Okay, so what we're going to do is that we're going to run through the slides, and I'll be able to answer any questions that you have. So feel free at any time, if you have any questions or would like to know something, that we can just raise your hand, just your virtual hand, or just raise your hand, and we will then be able to look at that, okay? Great. Oh, and
Great.
actually, in your paperwork, I also noticed something wrong with your hand.
Yeah, I've got a broken wrist, so I'm actually
okay.
won't be able to type. So I'm not sure if that's a problem or not.
That's not a problem. What we can do is that during this session, we have an opportunity to go into a breakout room, and I can actually ask you any questions and take the answers down for you once you give them me. Would that work for you?
Perfect. That totally. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Okay, so Andre, Corey, and Ashley, let's begin. So computer fundamentals, this is our first session of 2. And obviously, firstly, I would like to welcome you all. So I have a question for all of you. How long do you think computers have been around? Any suggestions?
50 years.
How many?
50.
Okay.
I'd go probably 60 or 70.
Okay. And Andre, do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, I'll go 40 years.
Well, that is amazing. So I also was thinking about that as well, but I actually went online and had a quick search. And can you believe that computers have been around for over 200 years now? But they were called different names in those days, and they were used and they were called for computations. But the evolution of the computers now that we are working with now has only been really in the last 50 years from word processing onwards. And yeah, and here we are now sitting here in this technology. So fabulous opportunities. So firstly, I just want to talk about a bit of safety because we're in the online environment. So step 1, because we're doing this training, I would actually need some identification from all of you. If you could just hold up some sort of identification, whether it's your passport or your driver's license, that's fabulous. Thanks, Ashley. Thanks, Corey. Perfect, Andre. Great stuff. I've got that on record now. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
So, obviously the safety in the workplace, it's really important because we're working in this environment and we're doing a lot of sitting in the online learning environment. Very important to maintain that good posture, okay? Keeping your back straight, no slouching, and keeping your head balanced above, yes? Excellent. Is everyone's seat comfortably adjusted as well?
Yes.
Great.
Yep.
It's important to be able to position your seat so that your feet can be firmly planted on the ground or maybe on a seat, on a step as well. And your monitor having that raised, as you can see from the image on the screen. I use one of those little rubber gel things that helps me rest my hand on it when I'm using a mouse as well. And that's really great to give me a bit of relief. Okay. So yes, once again, thank you very much to all three of you for submitting that workstation ergonomics activity that you did before. I will give you your results back to you later on, okay?
Yes, thanks.
So let's
Thank
see,
you.
let's tell me a little bit about yourself. Just introduce yourself to the group and say where you're from in the world and what sort of experience you've got around computers. Because at the moment, I believe all three of you are sort of quite new to the industry and computers, but it's great to touch base with each other.
All right. Shall I start?
Yes, that would be great. Thanks, Corey.
Okay. All right. Yes, I've been cleaning, doing cleaning jobs for a while. Sort of all over WA. I've done FIFO with cleaning, and decided that I'd like to get into admin and spend some time,
Beautiful.
something completely different.
Excellent. That's great. Well, thank you so much. And it's really great to have you here. Okay, so who's next?
I'm happy to go. So I've been working in beauty therapy, and I've always had someone working for me doing the administration, but as business has got a little bit smaller, I'm needing to do it myself. So I'm based in Sydney, but I just need to have a little bit of an idea actually what it looks like to work on a computer so I can make sure I actually know what I'm doing. So yeah, that's why I'm here.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Great. Welcome. And Andre, yourself?
So I'm Andre, and I'm in records management, and a lot of that has been done manually for many years. But as the world's changing, everything's going digital. So I'd like to learn a bit more about the digital environment.
Excellent. So we have a great opportunity. So myself, just a little bit about myself. My background obviously is I'm a trainer assessor, and I have some experience in computers myself so that I can deliver this program. And obviously my background's mining. And as I'm getting to this point in my life, I'm really love the opportunity to become, deliver training and assessment. So face-to-face and also online. It's the way of the future. So great to have us all here. Okay, so we'll then go on to our next slide. So this is what our session is about today. It's getting familiar with your computer. We're going to actually go through and learn how to create and name folders using specific naming conventions. Also, we're going to rename and move folders and subfolders around. We're going to get an opportunity to locate and open some documents and some applications, and also the functions of the computer's key components. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent. So this slide here is what this session is all about. Let me just put down a couple of things that I've got going here. You can see the record button, can you? Just want to check. Great. And everyone's got no problem with recording. I'm not sure if I just clarified that on the video or before when we first joined, okay?
No problem.
Thank you. It's perfect.
Great. So the importance and benefits of having computer skills, that's the first part. Why do we need them? Then we're going to identify the actual important components of a computer and what each component actually does. I'll give you a demonstration on how to perform some basic computer tasks, and then we'll have a hands-on activity to practice some computer tasks, and then a knowledge quiz at the end of the session. So actually, don't worry, because what we'll do is that when we get to the knowledge quiz session, I can quickly answer some questions for, help you complete the form, okay?
Thank you.
And the great news about the knowledge quiz at the end of the session, you've all got a paper copy of that I've emailed out to you, and that you will just fill out after the session or during the session and then email to me afterwards. Great stuff. Okay. So what are the benefits of having basic computer skills? What do you guys think would be the benefits of having these skills?
Give me more opportunity to be in control of my business.
Oh, that's a good answer. Yes, that would be great. Great opportunity. Anyone else can think of what opportunities it would open up for you?
Keep up with technology.
Great. Yes, absolutely. And technology is moving quite fast, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, great. Okay, well, let's have a look then. Keeping up with changing technology, perfect. Then we have increasing productivity. I absolutely love using computers because it helps me copy and paste. I can actually keep track of things a lot easier than the old way of writing, etc. It also minimizes the use of paper-based products, so great for the environment. Reduces the need for physical storage space as well. Certainly nowadays, the computers have got much smaller as well. When they first started up the old systems many years ago, there was rooms created to store all the computer bits. And then personal information. Have you all got an iPhone or a phone? Yep, a smartphone.
Yes.
So yes,
Yes.
it's a great opportunity to take those photos from your phone and store them on the computer and put them into folders and files so that you can easily find them in the future. I think I've got 50,000 photographs on my phone and trying to find things sometimes. Everyone else got the same problem? Yes?
Yes.
Way too many photos.
Yeah.
Yes.
We love photos.
Yes.
This one, I think that many of us appreciate, especially with what's been going on over the years, online banking and shopping. And this Friday, it's Black Friday shopping. All the specials are on, so opportunity to do some online shopping. And then keeping receipts electronically for tax time.
Yeah.
That makes a massive difference. So most important though for me is being able to find my files again. Because we save things or we put things somewhere safe and hunting it high and low to find them. So let's have a look. Where can your basic computer skills be used? Well, obviously these days they're required in almost every workplace, and having these skills will allow you to be more flexible in the workplace. So what sort of workplaces have you been to recently that you've seen people operating computers?
Mine
the
sites,
shop.
Mine sites, shop. Yep.
doctor's rooms.
Hairdresser.
Oh, yes. Hairdresser, doctor's rooms. Very true. Yes. There's lots of places, isn't there? And obviously, people working from home these days as well. And a lot of people are very grateful of that opportunity to have flexible working arrangements. So it makes life very easy, that. Also, with constantly changing technology, having basic computer skills. Are you okay?
Yep, sorry, just my dogs
Okay,
need to
not a
meet.
problem. My dog's here as well, but nice and peaceful at the moment. So obviously with the changing technology, having basic computing skills will certainly assist you to do lots more simple things or make things much simpler in your everyday life. I love my computer skills for online shopping, and staying connected with my friends and my family as well. So definitely a win-win situation. So the key components of the computer system, let's have a look at those. These are what will make the computer work and allow you to interact with it. So key components, let's have a look. The central processing unit, what we call that is a CPU for short. The keyboard, I've actually very grateful that I've got a little keyboard in front of me that's nice and lightweight that I can move around with me. Then we have the mouse. Has everybody got a mouse?
Yeah.
Excellent. Some computers actually have it on the laptop as well, like a one where you can use your finger, which is really great for traveling. And the monitor. So we've got my screen in front of me from my laptop, and I have a monitor on the side as well. So the CPU is actually the brains of the computer. And I love this image because it's in the shape of a brain, but it's responsible for processing all the data and does all the work and calculations based on what you tell it to do. Tonight, we're going to talk about using Word. However, some of the programs that we can use on here is Excel is another great program, which does lots of amazing calculations for us in adding and subtracting, and really great formulas that we can put in there to help us for tax time, etc. The keyboard, well, there is obviously alpha data and also numeric data, alpha being your letters and then the numbers. Some keyboards have the numbers along the top and also on the side, depending on there. So you can see on the screen there that you have the enter button and the shift button, but to the right of that, there could be some numbers there as well. And then the mouse. What's really great about the mouse is it just makes it nice and simple for us to move around and interact with the computer. It allows us to open files by just using a click of a button and also to change any settings we may need. This one in the image now is actually an ergonomically designed mouse, which helps this person for their hands. So it's very important to try something that helps you. Has anyone got any concerns about that using a mouse?
No.
No.
Yep.
Only at the moment, but
Yes,
normally
okay.
not.
Okay, great. Well, I remember once upon a time I was doing a lot of work clicking with my mouse, and I felt that I was getting a bit of a strain in here. So what I did was I went and purchased one of those ones that you can use with a thumb grip as well to help move. So there is options there for us to help with those. Then we have the monitor. And these monitors, as you can see there, there's many different shapes and sizes, but that allows us to open up multiple screens on our monitors, different programs at the same time. And we can also see lots of great opportunity to see the images, and we can actually interact with the data. Very nice and easy. Okay. So here we talk about creating folders and subfolders. Now with this, I would like to ask here some questions around folder management. Has anyone ever had to create folders before or had some exposure to them, a little bit or something?
A little bit, yes.
Okay, great,
Yeah.
great. What about you, Corey and Andre, have you had some exposure to it?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yep.
Not a great deal.
Okay, great. So as you can see here, the folders and subfolders, we talk about that. So at the top where it says My Holiday Pics, that is the folder. And then underneath that, we have some subfolders, which says Gold Coast 2022 and Taiwan 2017. What's really great about building folders and then subfolders is it helps you find files so easily when you need them. And also you can group information together. I love folders because it helps me keep track of many different things that are happening, you know, with personal or business or work related, and makes life a lot easier for us.
You can imagine it's less stressful having stuff actually stored in the right place too.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when we're in a rush, in this type of day and age, we're always in a rush to get things done.
Yeah.
So then creating folders is easy to do, okay? So I'm going to ask you now to follow some step-by-step instructions from me to create your own folders and subfolders. I'm going to display some visuals showing each step, and you will be asked, you know, feel free to ask any questions or seek some help if you need, okay? So the first step is to right mouse click with your mouse in the location where you want to make a folder. So everyone's got their mouse and understands the right mouse click?
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. Okay, so let's do that. So from the menu that drops down, you will see there that you can create a new folder. So create a new folder, click on that.
Yeah.
Then from the next menu, choose folder.
Yeah.
Great. Then we're going to go to this one where the folder appears with the name new folder. What you have to do now is that you will click on that new folder that's highlighted. And while it's still highlighted, type the name that you want for that folder and then click anywhere else on your screen to lock it in. Everybody got that?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Fabulous. It's that easy to create a folder. Now, subfolders is very simple as well. They're inside the other folders. It's just like a filing cabinet. So open the folder that you want to put subfolders under. So create that one that you've just created.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're going to create a subfolder under it. So you right click on the blank area inside the folder. You can see on the screen what that would look like. Am I going too fast? Everyone okay?
Perfect.
No, just go back a little bit, please.
Okay, let me go back one slide. So the subfolders are like this. So open the folder that you want to put the subfolders in. You got that, Corey?
Yeah.
I've got it.
Great. Now then the next thing is underneath that area there, in the blank space, you're going to right click in the blank space on the blank area inside that folder, and you're going to go and say, create folder. And then you can rename it just like you did the first folder. Okay?
Yep.
So I noticed that I'm running out of time, so I'm going to probably just push on a little bit. Is everybody good?
Yes.
Yes.
All good now.
Great. So then you have the opportunity to rename your folder. It's a simple 3-click process. So renaming your folder, you click once with your left mouse button to select the folder you want to rename. Then you click once with your left mouse on the folder name, it will become highlighted. And now you can type the new folder name that you want. Nice and easy, that one. If you've got a camera, you can always take a photo of this slide and it would help remind you if that would work for you. That's one suggestion that I always recommend for people. Just take a quick photo and then you've got the information. Great. The next step I'm going to talk about is launching an application. So launching is just a fancy word for meaning to open a file. So we're going to open up Microsoft Word. Now we've all got Microsoft Word. So what I want you to do is click on the Start button that is located on your computer's taskbar. Your taskbar will be at the bottom of your screen. Can you all see that? Give me a thumbs up. You got it? Great. So there, what you're going to do then is you're going to look and launch your Word. Got it? Great.
Yep.
Now we've got that. You click on the Word icon to launch the application, which opens it up. And what's great about that is you can follow that same process to launch any application on your computer. You just locate and click on that icon, the image, and then it will open up for you. So then finally, when you're opening up this Word document, there's many different ways to open Word documents, but today we're going to use it from within the Word application. So make sure you've got your Word document open. Up at the very top, you will see that there is a file right on the menu bar. Click open. You can see that?
Yeah.
Click open from the list of options and then navigate to the folder where your document is saved. You should be able to find a document in there from the past. Everyone got one?
Yeah.
Any document at this stage. Great. Now click on the document to select it and then you click open and it opens up in the Word document.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Ashley, you going okay with your hand at the moment?
Yes, I'm just using my left hand because it's just finger
Right.
at the moment. So
Okay, great. Okay, well done, everyone. Now this is the opportunity that we've got to do our quiz. So the exciting thing is that I've got the quiz somewhere on my desktop, and so we're going to go over this and it will form part of our assessment, okay? So we'll do the questions together, and then if you can just fill out the form that's in front of you, and we shall see how we go with that. Let me bring the questions across. So step one, first question of our quiz. Ashley, I will ask you again in a second, okay?
Thank you.
So question one, the correct sequence for powering up your digital device. What is the first thing you do? You're going to put numbers 1 to 3 there. Enter password, hold top button for 3 seconds, swipe the tab left. We will answer that. So if you can just fill out your questions on the form, Corey and Andre, and go through with them. Ashley, I'm just going to invite you into a breakout room with me, okay? And then we'll just quickly go through the questions, okay? So let me just get you in there with me. And then you just need to select join the breakout room, okay?
Got it.
You
Bye,
got it?
ladies.
Okay, great.
Bye.
I will see you
Bye.
there in a minute. Okay, so Corey, my screen will go blank for a minute, but I'll be back shortly, okay?
Okay.
Great, carry on with the questions. See you now. Hi, now this is perfect. Can you hear me?
Hello. I can hear you okay, thank you.
Okay, great. So what we'll do is we just go through these questions and you'll just tell
Yeah.
me what the answers are and I'll jot it down on a piece of paper for you, okay? So the first question is, what is the correct sequence for powering up your digital device? Hold top
I've got it in front of me, the quiz you sent me, so I can
Okay, great. So
see,
what would you like
see
me
the
to
options as well.
So,
Hold top button is number 1.
yep,
Number 2 is enter my password.
Yep.
And
Perfect.
number 3 is swipe the tab left.
Excellent. Okay, question 2. Which of the 2 following statements identify potential injuries?
Which 2
Yes.
potential injuries will be, well, wrist injury
Okay.
and pain. So C and A.
Awesome. C. Perfect. Okay, question 3. Which of the organizational statements explain and what an organizational file naming convention is?
A outlines the consistent format that must be used to
Excellent.
name and save files.
Excellent. And question 4.
Which one of the statements below best describes the function of an operating system? Is to manage the computer's resources.
Awesome.
So B.
Perfect. Then we'll go to the next one. Question.
Match the following digital device components to statement that describes what they do. A mouse allows the user to interact
Yep.
with the key. 2 is the CPU, which performs the work and calculations. And 3 is the keyboard, allows alpha and numeric data to be entered into the digital
Excellent.
device.
Great job. Okay, so I will fill that out for you and
Thank
make
you.
sure that you've got a copy of it as well, okay? So now what
Thank
we're
you.
gonna do, well, I hope that helps you. So now we're going to move back into the main room so that we can just finish up, okay?
Okay.
Fabulous.
Thank you. I press the leave room button, yes?
Yes, you click that and you say just leave breakout room and it will take us back to the meeting.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
Fabulous. Okay, great. Fabulous. So thank you so much, Ashley, for doing that. And Andre and Corey, how did you go? Good?
Yes.
Yes. Fine.
Yes.
Anybody got any questions on what we've covered today?
No, it's all seems quite good.
Excellent. So I just want to ask a little bit of feedback on how you felt that the session went for us all. Just 1 or 2 things.